Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is a reading for Scorpio. The positive energy and influences around you, Scorpio. What is it you need to know? Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know about the positive energy and influences? All right, yeah, I see a little reciprocity here. Ooh, Empress energy, you're about to receive. Could be money coming in, offers, opportunities, and some generosity. Ooh, the Star, beautiful. A lot of hope here. We'll see. Yeah, we got someone being a little careful what they wish for. Someone's keeping their feelings close to their chest. Yeah. Someone's feeling hopeful, though. There's hope. Yeah, so I do feel there's this energy of sort of assessing the situation. So it is someone just being cautious, kind of taking their time. It's probably yourself, but could just be the Empress if you're the feminine. If you are the masculine, I feel this is someone just open to offers, opportunities, waiting to receive. This is also someone who showers abundance on someone and then it comes back to them. Yeah. Look at that, ten of water. So some of you have some happiness coming your way. Emotional fulfillment. I do feel there's an energy of kind of assessing and feeling hopeful, but really much keeping your feelings close to your chest here. I love this card. Yeah, but it is about hope and faith. It's whether the feelings are mutual. Someone here is going to reach out. This is kind of like a little test to see if the feelings are mutual, if you're interested. Yeah. And some of you could have someone here that you're no longer talking to because you may have lost faith in that. But it's all about this forward movement. See, assessing, taking it slow. Someone's feeling hopeful. Yeah, it's an energy of moving forward, but it has to do with someone making sure the coast is clear. That's often why it's, you can call it breadcrumbing or whatever you want, because if that's what's happening, that's what's being let go, letting it go. It isn't meant to be. This is something more hopeful here. So let's have a look at the Six of Earth. Six of Earth. Yeah, so we have someone in hermit mode. This is a person looking at the path they've been on. It's about going down this path. It's a person looking for clarity. It's someone who wants to know. Yeah, it's probably this person too, just wanting to know if you're interested, but they're shining a light. This is someone who's been in hermit mode, and it very well could be yourself. Little Virgo energy. Yeah, it can be anyone, and it can be just an energy in someone's chart as well. But it has to do with being open to offers, opportunities, beautiful energy. I think it's just a person making sure someone's available here. Yeah, look at long-term stability, someone who's stable. See, looking for that. Yeah. The person coming out of hermit mode is what I feel. Yeah, more than likely. It's time to go down a new path here. This card fell out. Yeah, so there's that Nine of Cups. Two people playing it safe. Ooh, this came out with it. Oh my goodness, yeah. This has to do with the person coming in to lay the foundation, to make a commitment. Now, this could be a commitment that's already been made, but both people are being cautious, playing it safe, just take it slow. Keeping your feelings to your chest, but that's a mutual energy that you're sharing. See, this is about sharing, caring, and I do think this is the sharing of information, but keeping most of your feelings to yourself, because it's about playing it safe. I really see a lot of that here, but I do see stability coming together. This could be a place where people socialize, congregate. It's often where people spend money, sometimes an expensive place, but there's some sort of commitment being made. It's all about planting the seed, so there's a lot of hope. Yeah, this is someone being generous too. This is an energy of someone being very generous. Very nice. A generous offer, opportunity, invitation, but it's all about the seed. Yeah, there's a spark and desire here. See, a passion, new beginning. So there's this energy of some desire, but a lot of caution. Stay in the Empress energy. Know your worth and value. Okay? Because this is how I feel this person's going to see that you know your worth and value. But this is, and it's interesting because it could even be a gift or anything, something of value. Yeah, it's all about this person who's been a hermit. They're looking for clues and answers here. Yeah, look, there it is, shining the light. Aha. Yeah, see, what have I got to lose? But this is somebody wanting a victory. And it is by taking things slow. The passion, new beginning, the attraction, the spark, the desire. So there's definitely a spark. There's 3 aces, which means often a new beginning coming in. But let's have a look at, I see a lot of happiness. This is often a celebration. It can be a big party, a lot of people, but it's emotionally fulfilling. A good time had by all. Could be a family situation, but this is someone being generous. And they're hoping you're going to reciprocate. I feel some of you already have, because it looks like you're open to it. But if it hasn't happened, I feel, like I say, it's about being open, being available. But there's a lot of stability here. Very, very nice. Tell me about this 10 of Cups energy. Yeah, look at, this is a whole new chapter. See, just kind of taking it slow, going with the flow. But this is a whole new chapter, a whole new path. So there's beautiful opportunity here. But this is growth. Just go with the flow. Yeah, this is something that's going to change everything here. I like this energy. Yeah, that's a whole new chapter. And you know, it's, at first I thought it was the moon. I was thinking, oh, I don't really see a lot romantic, but I feel like it's just the start of something here. There's so much hope. Both people feeling the same, like, hope this leads to something, you know, but just be real. Okay, the sun, or not the sun, the star is about being real too. The reality in the situation, be yourself, but know your worth and value. Yeah, but this is something real. It's tangible. Okay, and it could be a gift, something expensive, or someone's taking you somewhere. I see a large gathering, a celebration, a victory. So yeah, it's a lot of energy of truth, and this person's really like shining that light here. They really want to know, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing victory and truth. Definitely there's an energy of enlightenment. Yeah, see, it's a person seeing the truth, see, exploring their feelings. Just go with the flow. And just see where this goes. This could go somewhere. But you both have to learn to go with the flow. Know your worth and value. It's respect, self-respect, respecting each other, just being real. Be yourself. Don't hide behind a mask. Don't try to be somebody else. Okay? Be yourselves. And it's actually speaking for both people here, which is really interesting. But there's a spark here. Little passionate spark. But it's someone exploring their feelings. Now this could be someone, that's where it's funny because I almost felt like that was the moon for a moment, and then I mentioned romance. So it's an energy of being romantic but taking it slow. So I feel that somebody could be coming in, sweeping you off your feet. Yeah, I usually need to see a couple cards for that, but it actually looks like something romantic. Yeah, it's a person exploring this. Like, let's explore this and see where it goes. Yeah, I think it's 2 people, both I feel, kind of just wanting to take this kind of slow. Yeah, look at that. This is somebody with the King of Wands energy, but it's a person who's definitely, they're kind of guarding their heart a little bit too, but this person's very proactive. They know what they want and they're going for it. Very charming person. But this is somebody who knows, right? They need to take it slow, that little aha moment. Yeah. And then there it is. And they do, I do feel there's a little romance, but this is about spending time together, doing things together, cooperating, compromising. Do not bend over backwards to please this person. Let them bend over the backwards to please you. Okay? Because it's about you knowing your worth and that self-respect, because that's where this person finds you more desirable. And I feel they do find you desirable because of self-respect. So they have to make some kind of commitment. But this looks like going someplace expensive. Yeah, a place where people spend money, a fancy restaurant, like I say, but this is leading to some sort of commitment. So much mutual energy. And I do feel this is about the things you have in common. See, it's about talking, collaborating, getting together, doing things together. This is two people kind of building each other up a little bit. Yeah. But I feel a celebration, a big party. It's really going to be a really good time, I feel, emotionally fulfilling. This is going to lead to change. Yeah, see, you're manifesting, but it's pre-manifesting and preparing. So it's saying to kind of get ready for this. And it has to do with, there's going to be some kind of communication, possibly on the time of this celebration. It could be a party, a family thing, anything, but it's going to be very emotionally fulfilling. It's about you both giving each other what you want, filling each other's cup, cooperating and compromising. Okay, there's always sacrifices, right? There's always a need for some kind of change, but like I say, just kind of go with the flow. Don't try to rush anything. Cooperate, compromise, compatibility. I feel like it's about spending time together and doing things together. You're going someplace together. See, if this is somebody who was kind of stuck or set in their ways, they're taking off that pentacle. They're ready to cooperate and compromise. They're ready to go down this path. They've been doing some soul searching, and they're looking for clues. They're looking for answers within. The answers are within themselves. They need to be more generous with their time, energy, giving gifts. But I do see giving and receiving here too. So filling each other cup. It's about equal give and take. So this I feel, has to do with both people if you want this to succeed. So really, really nice energy, Scorpio. And I do see the Magician. So there's a little energy of what you're manifesting here is happiness. I really feel like this is quite lovely. I mean, the desires here, that little spark. See, kind of doing it together, a little romanticizing. Know your worth and value. It makes you more desirable, no matter what kind of happens at that moment, right? Yeah, take a little bit more time. One big date isn't enough. Doesn't matter how much this person spends, okay? That's for the feminine, because it's about your own stability, feeling safe and secure. Long-term stability, I feel, is what you're desiring, a partner. But this person also, I do feel like you kind of want the same things, a partner. You both pull your weight. You both bring something to the table. But there's always that need for compromise, and I feel that's what's going to happen. This person wants this to happen. I mean, it looks like they're offering up the pentacle. Yeah, look at the bond, the connection, the desire, the chemistry. See, it hasn't even, there's just a spark right now. But it's about it growing. And it's the two of you coming together. This person really does want to come together, but they are willing, I believe, to take it slow. Slow and steady wins the race. No rushing. Yeah, very sensuous, very sexy kind of energy. There's going to be some chemistry. It's going to build. The more you spend time together, the more this is going to build. But a lot of it has to do with preparing for it. A lot of pre-manifesting and prepare. So preparations are underway. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's all about giving and receiving. Yeah. Being generous, manifesting what they desire. So there's going to be equal give and take, giving and receiving. Very nice. You might give each other a little gift or something here. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. Tell me more. Oh, yeah. So there is definitely a lot. It's all about investing in interest and being patient. So it is about being patient. And it is about investing, making sure this person has your best interest at heart and vice versa. Yeah. And I feel that's really important, making sure you have each other's best interest. It's about being there for each other through thick and thin. It's about being a partner. It's all about being a partner, a real partner. Because this is where things start to get real, when this person makes this commitment. But it's about being yourself. Anything you need to let go of, now's the time to let it go. Release it. Okay? So, like I say, it's about preparing for this. Because it's to me, it's like it's preparing. I think you're both very much aware there's something here. Yeah. Yeah, it's all about making that choice and going down this path. Tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, see, it's about being single. Yeah, someone who takes care of themselves. I do see someone here, definitely someone who takes care of themselves, someone changing their look. Someone's going to change their look. Yeah. But it's an energy of two people coming together, two single people. But if you are, like I say, until there's a commitment, some sort of commitment, something you both agree on where you both feel safe, it's all about that self-respect. Yeah. I think this person finds you desirable. If you have been portraying the Empress as self-respect, right? The Empress doesn't go anywhere until there's some sort of a commitment. So this is why I find this so interesting. But yeah, I do see a person with some Virgo in their chart here, which is interesting, or they are for some of you. It's a lot of Gemini energy, and this could be something being left behind, because I do see someone no longer talking or giving to someone, because you have a person who's reciprocating. So if you have somebody else reaching out, or you have a choice between two, it's about choosing one. Yeah, someone who takes care of themselves, they look good. Someone who has self-control, they put effort into their appearance. So this is really, really interesting. Yeah, I see a house, a home, a reason to celebrate. So there's definitely someone who has pre-manifest prepared. They have everything they need. So this person feels prepared to lay the foundation to make some sort of a commitment. Wow. I mean, this looks like a celebration. I feel like good times had. It could be at someone's home, or it could be someplace. This is often a place very expensive, like where people socialize, congregate, a lot of money being spent here. Let me have another look at the Hermit. Yeah, so I do see a crush and a longing for love. Someone here has been on a particular path. See, someone's reminiscing about this path they've been on. Someone who longs for love. It could be a crush, someone who's been crushing, but often it's someone who longs for love, and they're reminiscing. So if this is somebody that you've already, I don't really feel like there's a connection here, but there could be. Could be someone missing someone, but it's often just a person, more often not, soul-searching their path, reminiscing about the path they've been on. Yeah, it's about being more generous with their time, energy, their money. See, it's about the bond, the connection, lifting each other up by cooperating, compromising. See, it's people who build each other up. They don't tear each other down. This is about being a team. Wow. But I gotta tell you, this person does think about doing it together. I see that all the time. The chemistry, they're kind of reminiscing here. So there's desire. Yeah. Yeah, there's the Chariot. So this is a person who feels confident, they have self-control. I think there's going to be a little gift, giving and receiving a little gift. Something simple but sentimental. Something with meaning, but it's simple. Nothing too extravagant. Okay? Yeah, it could be something expensive. I wouldn't be surprised. It could go either way. But often when I see that it's a simple gift, something that's sentimental. Something with meaning. This is a person here too. They feel confident. They're taking control, because it is someone very masculine, the Guardian of Wands. So this is a person feeling super enthusiastic about this. Yeah, pretty excited, super enthusiastic. This is somebody who generally moves very quickly, but they know they need to move slow. Yeah, they need to be generous with their time, their energy. It's about giving and receiving, telling you the things you need to know, all these things. So, but yeah, I really feel like you're going to spend time with this person. Looking at the things you have in common, what you both bring to the table. This person's done a lot of soul searching. And it's all about going down this path together. So they feel pretty confident. Yeah, this is someone who definitely wants to build. See, they want to build. I do see someone building a home, laying a foundation. I see a person who works, slow and steady wins the race. Wow. This person wants to, it's dating, it's putting in effort. So they know they need to put in effort, but it's about building that foundation together. They want to team up. This person kind of thinks about living together, all this stuff. But there's definitely a reason to celebrate here. Definitely a strong financial foundation. Yeah, emotional fulfillment. It's all about looking at the bigger picture. Happy home, happy life. It's about filling each other's needs, giving each other what you want, making each other happy. But I feel this is someone who needed to learn to make themselves happy first. Yeah, before they can make someone else happy. I mean, that's the energy I'm seeing. But it's about putting all the cards on the table. I do feel there will be a talk. And just lay all the cards on the table. But this is, I mean, it's 10 of Cups twice. Both of you going to get something you want. Filling each other's needs. Building each other up. Feeling confident. In control of the emotions. This is someone who's kind of used to being in control. They may need to let go of some of that. But it's definitely, this is somebody who is a leader. And they're very enthusiastic. Yeah, very creative too. Somebody handy. Maybe they have a lot of skills. Or they can see you that way. The skills both people have, what you can do together. So I find this to be quite an interesting reading. Yeah, this person. Definitely that Aries, Leo, Sag, or just a person who's bold. Maybe Scorpio energy. Well, that's yourself. It could be another Scorpio. But I really feel there's a lot of earth here as well as some fire. And there's a lot of water. So, yeah, interesting. Tell me about the Chariot. Somebody with a little Cancer energy. Yeah, there's the Hierophant. See, it's about making a commitment. It's about committing and staying on that path. A couple that work together, play together. I see what this person's doing. They're thinking about it, not in those terms, but making a commitment, some sort of an agreement to just go with the flow. I feel like you're going to be on the same page. And I do think you're both cautious. I do think you're both playing it safe. You're keeping your feelings to yourself a little bit to kind of see what happens here. Yeah, I think it's closing a chapter. See someone closing a chapter in their life. It's all about moving forward. Wow. This has to do with a commitment and some kind of mutual understanding here too. Yeah, we got the Empress. See, this is somebody who gets it. I'm going to tell you, it's all about those expectations. They know what's expected. And I do, and it could have been something unexpected that came your way, but like I say, it's the commitment I feel for somebody who's made. If it isn't, it's going to be made. See, it's offering. You're about to receive something. I wouldn't be surprised this person, if this is someone you ever gave a little gift or did something to and they never reciprocated it, okay? They never really reciprocated, or because they maybe you just weren't on the same page, or there was no commitment. A lot of people don't like to do that till there's an absolute commitment. But this person's in the energy of committing to the path. See, you're about to receive. I wouldn't be surprised some of you receive from a couple people here, but it's all about long-term stability for the feminine energy. Yeah, very, very nice energy. Tell me more about the Empress. The Empress down here. Yeah, see, exploring. See, it's both of you exploring, just assessing the situation, closing a chapter in the past. It's all about the coast being clear. It's an energy, again, I kind of, when I see that, checking all the boxes, check, check, check. Try not to do too much of that. Try to just go with the flow and just see what happens. Just go with the flow, because it is a new chapter. Okay? And it's all about making sure you're on the same page. And I do see some sort of mutual agreement where you kind of feel the same. But it's about watching to see if someone puts in effort. See, building. But it takes two. See, it's all this reading is all about giving and receiving and gifts. And this person's someone who likely show you they like you and want to go down this path with you first by giving a little gift. So it's about being generous. But I do see the giving and receiving, which is interesting. But I almost feel like some of you had somebody who didn't in the past. Interesting. I mean, I do see tradition with the Hierophant, someone's tradition. See, it's about two people going down this path, often creating new traditions. But something very traditional and doing things that way, dating, courting. Yeah. Interesting. Very masculine energy. Yeah. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this person's... You got an Emperor here. This person's an Emperor. See, they're mastering all the energies of the Kings. But I do think it'll take this person a little time to open up emotionally. They'll probably show you by giving you something sentimental. This person could give you something back that you gave them. Some sort of interesting exchange. But yeah, I mean, wow. I don't know. I mean, I feel like you've already... I mean, it could be just this person reminiscing. It is someone who longs for love. I mean... Yeah, and with the lovers here, it is about love, but it's about commitment and forming a bond. Some kind of bond here. See, where you're intertwined. That's what I love so much about this card. So much. There's going to be a chemistry, but I see very sexy, very sensual, very powerful. This is the Emperor making this happen. See, they're making this happen. So, but it is somebody who often isn't the most emotional. So it's not like they're not emotionally available. It'll take them a little time. But they'll show you they like you by giving you little gifts, doing something sweet. Yeah, I see a Sagittarius energy, planning, preparing, hoping for the best. It's definitely an energy of someone who is free from the past. They're ready to move forward. Yeah, this is someone who's dated some people. Nothing's gone the distance. And this person wants to go with the flow. They want this. They feel determined for this to go the distance. Wow, they've been planning, preparing, like I can see pre-manifesting. This is someone who has goals, things they've achieved. But what they're looking at is the things you can achieve together. So this person is really feeling it here. But they're going to keep it in. This is the thing. And I feel like both of you... kind of protecting your hearts a little. But yeah, look at justice and harmony coming in right. See, it's all about committing, going the distance. It's hard to say whether it will or won't, but I just see having a really good time with this person. Yeah, just all the cups on the table, just emotional fulfillment. So you're both feeling hopeful, you're both wishing, you're both being cautious. Yeah, but I'm seeing harmony, and when it's funny, when the harmony comes out with the lovers, it shows this balance and harmony between you, but you both have to fill each other's cup and fulfill each other's needs. And again, it's two people learning to make themselves happy first before they can make someone else happy. But I feel like you're going to get your needs fulfilled here. Yeah, just slow and steady up, taking a leap of faith. There it is. It's all about the risk, taking a risk. I feel like you're going to go for this. Now, this could be yourself, Scorpio, with this energy, or it could be this person. You can flip the energy. But this is where the tables turn in your favor. See, harmony and justice, doing things right. Ooh, this is nice. Yeah, it's all about leaving whatever it is that needs to be left behind and moving forward. So take care. Stay hopeful, think positive, but I do think there's going to be an invitation to some sort of get-together or gathering that'll be emotionally fulfilling. This is often a big celebration. It could be, taking you to with their family, but yeah, it's often a lot of people. It's usually a larger gathering. Take care. Bye for now.